Warning.
Golf. Oscar.
Warning.
Delta.
Warning.
Today, in this generation, we're seeing a development of a new God. Right before our eyes, we're watching a new God being born in this generation. And we're taking part in it, and we're helping it. We're helping it to grow, we're giving it information, and it just keeps increasing, this God. When we wake up in the morning, we take our smartphones, we turn it on, and we begin to search. And we begin to tell that God the things we like, the things we want to see. And that God will begin to put those things that you like and you want to see in your news feed. You could talk about it. You don't even need to search it. You can talk about it to your friend, and guess what? That day, the next day, a little ad pops up about what you're talking about. That's the new God. That God likes you. That God wants to be your friend, and that God wants you to be its friend. And it loves when you wake up in the morning, you turn on the smartphone and spend time with the new God and not your real God. That's your God? Is that your God? When you don't understand something, do you turn to God? And this, when I say God, I'm talking about Jesus Christ. Do you turn to Jesus Christ for understanding, or do you turn into your new God, go to the Google search and say, hey, what about this? And the Google tells you what to believe. There's so much disinformation in the world. There's a spirit of this age, and there's an information that goes behind it. So every time you Google something and go in the search bar, it's giving you what it wants you to believe about life. It's giving you a worldview that may be counter to Jesus Christ. It's actually giving you an antichrist worldview. And it's suppressing the truth. There may be truth in it, but it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 pages back. And who's going to go all the way to the 8th page to find truth? It's developing your worldview for you, this God. And we're letting it, we're feeding it with our devotion. We're feeding this new God with our devotion, our attention, with our thoughts, with our misunderstandings. And we're feeding it, it's getting bigger and bigger. Be careful, because one day we're going to become one with it. Instead of one with Christ, we're going to become one with the machine. We're going to become one with these AI gods. It's transhumanism, the neural link, it's coming. Who is your God? Jesus? Do you wake up and spend time with him and spend the rest of the day with him, and you go to sleep with him at night and you wake up with him the next day? Or is it AI? I'm telling you, it's the smartphone, isn't it? The smartphone is our gods. Watch these kids going to school in the morning. The phone is right here the whole way they're walking. It's sad. Not just them, it's us. We're in stores with the phone, or right here running into people. What are we doing? Please turn back to Christ. Please.
Self-destruct in
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,